All right, guys. How's everybody doing today? Wait, let me make sure. I think for some reason my my volume is connected here. Let me mess with this. All right, guys. So haven't lost since last Wednesday. I think since whenever my wife was on stream was the last time I lost. I had a losing day at least. I've lost since then, obviously, but the last time I don't know. Have I? I think I have. But the last losing day was last week when my wife was on stream. Uh, I'm not gonna blame it on my wife, but that was the last time I lost. Oh man, I gotta clean these glasses. All right, guys. So yeah, so what do we got OSN. OSN looking really strong today. Let me go. I hear an echo. It's most likely due to me being connected to both my laptop and my desktop with these headphones at one time. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fix that. That's why, guys. My headphones, my mic, it was the wrong mic. I had my headphones mic. There we go. Now that should sound way better, right? That should sound way better. Yeah, guys, I was using my microphone, my headset. This thing has a microphone apparently on it, and I was using that. That's what happened. So, what's up, guys? Let's see. Let me catch back up on the chat. Sorry about that. Why does it have to try to connect to my laptop? Hold on, guys. All right. But yeah, so OSN looking really solid. OSN looking really solid. A lot of movement here. What's up, Scott, Vlad, John, Adam, Sung, Jay? Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's everybody's main watch today? I think mine, NETE popping up on the scanners here. Yeah, look at NETE pop off here. We'll see what happens with that one. Let's get ready here. We got ATVI, Activision pushing up here. We got some solid movement here. Made about, I don't know, 35, 40 bucks yesterday. RKDA spiking up here again. Look at RKDA start to move here, guys. So if I pull up RKDA, RKDA is getting somewhat of a spike here. Check this out. Look at this. So RKDA up to 960s now from, it's still gapping down some from 985, so it's gapping down about 25 cents. But OSN, really strong move, gapping up from 330 all the way to 580. And then we also have NETE. NETE, previous runner, traded this one before. This one's gapping up from 440s to 550. So about $1.10 gap up for NETE. And so that one looks interesting. We got KARK, Kirk, which is Kirkland's. JILL, which I've traded before. That's not a bad gap up here for JILL for Jill. Gapping up from 208 to 235. That looks interesting. So yeah, we got some penny stock movers today. Should be a fun day, all things considered. Should be a fun day. ED&T, what's up, Tyrell? Good morning, man. What's up, brother? ENDP. Yeah, ENDP, it's volatile, I'll say that. So look at ENDP. It's definitely volatile, moving from 290s to almost 3. Or not really much of a gap up here, but it went up to 340. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, Activision, AMD, MU are all moving, gapping up some. The overall market itself here is up. So the overall market has rebounded some. It's up to 289.30s here, so that's not bad. Not too bad. Where am I getting all these friend requests on? If anybody knows, what does a friend request mean on Discord? Like, I'm getting people that are sending me friend requests, but, like, I don't know what they mean. And I don't know the purpose of them. You know? Because it's like, I can already message anybody anyway. Oh, ED&T. Sorry, ED&T. Oh, yeah, look at ED&T. My bad, guys. I completely got the wrong stock. I said ENDP. ED&T. Look at this gap up from 205s to 292s. In about a few minutes, we're going to look up news on some of these. But looking pretty strong. Looking pretty strong. We got Roku here. Roku gapping up some from 140s to 143 to 144 something. Like I said, we got AMD and MU. Look interesting, but some penny stocks are moving today. We got OSN, like you can see above. We got NETE, NVTR. We got JILL. We got ENDT. Or what was it? Man. ED&T. ED&T looking solid. We got TEVA, which is one of the stocks that Mitch and I used to love trading. I think this one's tradable for us too. Yeah, so I can trade TEVA under $10, so I'll look to trade this one maybe, TEVA. Pizza, Papa John's, gapping up with lower volume, I guess I should say. FTI moving some, so not a bad morning so far. MOMO looks really interesting. So yeah, we got some movement here. The overall market is up. So the overall market is up some today. And so with that, we should have a few gap ups that we can watch at the open. Should be fun. But yeah, also guys, if you won any of our competitions, one of our mug giveaways, let me know if you haven't got it. Tiny said that she received hers in pieces, so I might not have packed them the best, but I've got a lot of these mugs, and so if you received a broken one, let me know and I'll ship you a new one. You know. Yeah, I'm not used to shipping. Like I said, I ran an Amazon book business, and I'm not used to shipping fragile stuff. You know, I've got a lot of envelopes, but not used to doing it that way. All right, guys. So let's do this. I've got these gnats in my house, man. No, get away from my coffee, man. There we go. All right, guys, let's do this. Should be a fun day. We got a lot of options today. And like I said, I haven't lost in 3 trading days. I haven't lost in 3 days, 3 trading days. And so we'll see if we can start a little green streak here. Been a very profitable few months trading. A very profitable few months. And yeah, we're just going to look to keep it going here and see how long we can push. See if we can grow this account. Keep pushing it. What's up, Astrid? You as well. You as well. On the down gappers here, guys, we got, first of all, on the up gappers, we got DCIX, which is an old school parabolic mover that is apparently nobody cares about anymore. We got XNET, which is the same thing, an old school parabolic mover. And then on the down gappers, we got SOLY, which is one of the ones that's kind of gone crazy. And this one is right back to where it was, which is typical. But yeah, OSN looking really strong. So we'll go ahead and look up some news here, guys. Let's go ahead and look up some news. In the world within 10 years, value is around $100 per share, in my opinion. Value for what? What value? Average value? The SPY value? The market value? What value are you talking about? All right. Let's go ahead and look up some news. There we go. There's Mitch. Let's get Mitch in here. Oh, we got Mitch in here. There we go. All right, we got Mitch in here too, though. So let's go ahead and look up some news. Let me see. Oh, Momo? Yeah, that's possible for sure. I mean, that's kind of the Warren Buffett method, is just search for healthy companies and buy and hold for 10 years. That's the Warren Buffett method. All right, so let's go ahead and look up some news. Some new ones on the list here: SOSH or SHOS. Like I said, NETE. So we can go ahead and look at both of these, I guess. First one I'm gonna look up here is OSN. Let's go ahead and look up OSN here. OSN. Let's see what this catalyst is. So it's a China-based manufacturer of an array of plain surface, rare earth, and zinc-coated pre-stressed steel materials. They said that their revenue for the 6 months ending on June 30th went down to $65.1 million from $70 million in the same period from last year. Earnings for the 6 months totaled 87 cents per American depositary shares, compared with 72 cents per ADS in the year ago period. So positive, it increased in value a little bit. So like I said, 87 is where it's at now, 87 cents compared with 72 cents a year ago. And so that probably has something to do with why OSN is gapping up like this. I'll continue to look for more catalysts here, but you can see OSN, this top chart right here. They put out their balance sheet. So yeah, so they've increased in value a little bit. Positive financial results is basically what OSN is. So we'll see what happens with it. Interesting here. We also got NETE. Let me make sure my volume's working. My bad. If Mitch has been talking, I can't hear him. Sorry, guys. I don't know why my headphone isn't working here. It's showing that it's here. It's connected. Let's try that one. There we go. Alright, that works. But I hear the echo now. Yeah. Alright, I fixed it. I don't know what was wrong with it, but now I can hear it. So, Mitch, if you had been talking, my bad, man, because I couldn't hear anything, apparently. There you are. Okay. All right. So here, let me. All right, guys. We do have Mitch here. Sorry. My headphones were acting funny. Let's see. There we go. Say something, Mitch. Let me test them. Test, test.
What's up? What's up? What's
There we
going
go.
on, guys? How we doing?
Yeah, they're working. That's good. All right, guys. So let's see. We got like I said, OSN had positive financial results. We also got NETE here. NETE. This one is gapping up from 440s to 540s for NETE. This one is up after transaction processing volume projected to exceed 130 million and revenue projected to increase by about 40% over the second quarter. So positive projections for NETE. They also provided update on their performance of international transaction solutions. And so, yeah, that one looks interesting as well for NETE. We also have, like I said, JILL. JILL gapping up from 208 to 235. Let me see if I can find this one. The company reported upbeat results for its second quarter and raised the fiscal year 19 guidance. For JILL, you can see that stock here. Can you guys see that? Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. It's right above me, right here. Well, right there. JILL. Yeah, so that one looks solid. OSN, we also have, like I said, ENDP. ENDP, which was moving some here, and ENDP is up. Not really any catalyst for that one. Momo, MOMO. It is up from 3270s to 3340s, and this one is up after reporting second quarter results. We also have NVTR here. Let me see. NVTR is up after the company disclosed that it's exploring strategic alternatives, including a potential sale or merger for NVTR. And so this one is gapping up from 140s to 167, but it went as high as 240 at one point in pre-market and extended hours. Activision, ATVI, is up, ATVI. And then we also have the other one that Tyrell mentioned this morning. I'll have to take a look at that one too. Let me take a look at this. So Activision is up. Not really showing anything. Let me see. Not really showing any catalyst here for this one, honestly. What's the other one that Tyrell mentioned? Let me see. Tyrell said ED&T. ED&T. And it looks strong. It does look very strong. So up from 205 to 280s for ED&T. And this one is up because it formed a partnership with Four Keeps Roses. So yeah, the shares surged this morning after it said it formed a joint venture with Four Keeps Roses, which specializes in preserved roses, flowers, and gifts. So basically, it formed a joint venture with this company, and ED&T is showing it this morning. Then we can look at the overall market. Let me find some futures news. What's up? No. Check out Yahoo Finance here. Please don't start this video, Yahoo Finance. You're trying to. Let me put a. There we go. All right, so stock futures drifted higher as investors digested conflicting commentary about progress in U.S.-China trade talks and hoped for forthcoming progress. Main moves in the market as of 8:34 Eastern Standard Time are the S&P 500 futures are up 0.3% or 8.75 points. Dow futures are up 0.29% or 76 points. NASDAQ is up 0.46% or 35.25 points, and the 10-year Treasury yield is down 3.6 BPS to 1.508%. So Chinese officials had still not confirmed to the media that phone calls between U.S. and Chinese trade negotiators took place over the weekend, and this is from Yahoo Finance. It says, quote, China's foreign ministry spokesperson said Tuesday he was not aware of it, end quote, according to Bloomberg. The equity market is still showing some movement because of that, and so we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Big stocks for me to watch today are going to be J&J. That's Johnson & Johnson. Then you have Smuckers, SJM. The two of the top watches. Then we got stocks moving, like ATVI.
Yeah, Activision looks good. What about Momo? You see Momo?
Yeah, Momo. Momo's always in play.
Yep.
And then Macy. Hey, I can't say enough about these brick and mortars, man. They're all gonna disappear, man.
Honestly,
one day to another.
Right. Honestly, y'all want to know my favorite? Y'all want to know a very profitable investing strategy? What?
Short retail.
I don't have it. It's in the room.
Bet on Amazon.
Right. Y'all want to know a highly profitable investing strategy? Look for obsolete business models in retail and just short them. Specifically, not short them because short you got to worry about margin calls. More so, buy put options on them. That's the way to do it. Bet against another trader, that he's going to be wrong. Buy put options on some of these brick and mortar stores. You might have to hold long-term put options. I should clarify. Long-term put options. You want to know, you ever seen The Big Short? You know how The Big Short had Brownsfield Fund in The Big Short, and their whole investing strategy was long-term options where they would bet on things that nobody ever thought would happen. So when they were wrong small, but when they were right big. That's essentially what it is. You look for obsolete business models, you buy some long-term put options on them, and you just wait. Amazon's most of the time even if Amazon does it, technology's going to do it. Technology is going to destroy, think about all Barnes & Noble, GameStop. These companies are not going to be around for very long because physical games are going out of business. I play video games. I buy all my games digital, and almost everybody else does. There's no use in buying them at the store anymore. There's just no use. And so...
Yeah, one of the best things is understand how do they make their money and really what's the competitive factor that they have. And if you really look into a lot of these companies, you're going to find the competitive factor used to be like exclusivity. Like you would find at Macy's, you'd find really high brands, brands that you weren't finding at other places, brands that were exclusive to Macy's. You're not having that anymore.
No.
And with that, there's nothing that's really setting these companies apart. And when there's no differentiation, then there's no way of actually having that investor confidence because there's too many other stores just like it. And if not, I'm sure there's a store that has it online, e-commerce, that has those same kind of structure that it can follow.
Right.
And that's really what happened is the digital age and not so much investing in brick and mortar stores.
Right.
It's really the generation. Because
technology's just surpassing it,
It's just you don't have to pay that many people anymore.
Right.
If I can just pay one person to stay at home and run the online business.
Right. Exactly. And that's the future. And of course you're gonna have let me delicately put this. You're gonna have older people who are gonna refuse to let go of what was before. You're gonna have older people that are gonna refuse to let go of retail business models and brick and mortar stores, and they're gonna come with the argument that, well, some people still like physical books, or some people still like physical products, and that's true. Some people do, but is the margin good enough for those people? that
Yeah.
they're gonna stick around, and I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Yeah. I think what it is also is the size of these stores usually are massive. It's
Right.
not like it's a cheap kind of operation to run. The operation itself is very, very costly. So if they're not making money, we
Right.
all know where they're heading.
Absolutely. You know, FNKO popping up here too. Yeah, so I'm definitely watching Activision. Uh, Tiva looks okay, making some movement there. Uh, CBD, I got a stock called CBD SID PAGS. So we got some options today for sure. Today, guys, like I said, I got to take that 450 shares. I got to take that 450 shares minimum. Um,
Oh, there you go. Stepping up, stepping up.
I mean,
Can't blame you.
I did it yesterday, but I realized my first trade yesterday was only 350 shares, and so it was an honest mistake. I really didn't try to go small. I forgot the sizing I needed to take, and so it's just about giving myself these rules, man, and trying to stick with them because it's not
Yeah,
about how I do short term. It's not about how I do short term. It's more so about getting used to it.
Yeah, like always, I say, I mean, share size really is not going to matter. It's always about the risk.
Right.
It's always about the actual dollar amount times the share amount because there's certain stocks you have to risk 30 cents.
Right.
That's the only way you can get in it. That's what makes sense technically, but the reward should be higher. You're not going for a 10-cent scalp on a 30-cent risk. You're going to be looking for that, 60-cent gain, 50-cent gain.
Right.
And if that's there, then you can take the trade with the same share size, but you have to share down because you don't want to risk 30 cents with, let's say, 500 shares because that becomes $150. You want to keep that to more, let's say, $75. So on that position, you would want to cut it down to 250.
Right.
And I think that's really the skill that it takes to kind of get to the next level in your sizing because once you size up, one of the hardest things to do, like everyone knows, is taking profits at the right spot.
That's the
Only
issue.
way you do that is sticking to the system. That's really what it is.
Right, that's the issue I'm running into right now. Is I'm selling too soon. At this point, that's okay. I gotta take it in. I gotta take it slow, and I gotta focus on one thing at a time. So like right now, I'm focusing on bigger size.
That's a grain of salt in all the sugar.
Right, exactly, and it's okay. And I know I've been taking profits too soon, but it's just about at this point, it's like I'm just trying to get used to the big size, and then once I'm a little bit more comfortable with the larger sizing, then I can focus on taking profits in the right spot. But it's a slow process for sure. So I see what you're saying. I remember that Scott as well. Scott said it was fun to window shop or take that quote trip to the store. Listen, man, I grew up in the 90s, man. I went to Blockbuster every weekend, bro. So like I get it for sure. And like there is some appeal to that, but I don't think the appeal has a large enough audience to save the business model. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just that it's like you said it, window shop. Window shop doesn't make those businesses money.
Right.
As much as it's enjoyable for us to go out there and see new products, see new technology, at the end of the day, it doesn't really make us money. So I think the model you should see coming out soon is what I call model stores. And they already have these in certain retailers already. So these are stores that only have one of the product. You go in there, you look around, you find what you like, you make your selection, and then it's mailed to you. And that's kind of, I think, what you'll see in the future, just because what we call a supply chain really where it's kind of battling these companies, because that's where the e-commerce really takes over, is in supply chain, because they're able to really do kind of different business models, just in time, what's called the JIT strategy, which is a just in time strategy, where you don't even have the product, but you sell it and then you buy the product and sell it also. Right. So, in a form of arbitrage.
Right.
And it happens, right?
Honestly,
right now, people are using it.
I still want to go to the new the old Blockbuster that they have in Alaska. I still want to go there. Like they still got that one blockbuster around kicking still. I still want to go there, but I understand why Blockbuster failed, and people need to like listen. If you don't evolve as a company, you're going to fail, right? And so you always got to look to evolve. If you try to stay stagnant, you're never going to do anything, and you're gonna lose. And so it's one of those things where you gotta you gotta grow with you gotta grow with the sector in technology, and if you don't, you're probably gonna lose. ED&T still looking solid though. The only issue is the liquidity for that one. I mean, the liquidity is actually very strong in pre-market for ENDP, but I want to see if it maintains that liquidity. Gonna watch MU.
Yes. Big time resistance in RKDA, guys. That's what I'm watching. RKDA has a high resistance at 1040. I'm going to be watching that today, see if we get kind of a breakout to that 1040, and then it just kind of just flushes down. I see a lot of the times where we do get big shorts is going to be on long-term resistance.
Right.
And yesterday, we got an indecision candle. The day before, a big green candle. So today is usually the day where we either get a breakout towards the high of that big green candle, or we're going to get a breakdown towards yesterday's low. So that's going to be one of the top watches for me. RKDA will definitely keep my eye on this stock today. One of the ways that I will trade it is if it starts collecting volume, getting up there near that 1 million mark. That's what I want to see. As you see today in the morning, trading very low volume. On that big green bar day, we traded almost 28 million shares. So look for volume in this stock, and that's what I'll be looking for.
Yep, that's right.
The Roku. A lot of people like playing Roku. I can tell you guys with Roku, I've spoken with another trader about this. Roku's a stock that you need to use a bigger time frame. 1 minute charts on Roku look very choppy and catch a lot of traders.
I mean, I've traded fades and bounces, but they're almost always very quick trades. Most of the time, they're scalps, and it's just opening scalps. I've traded Roku a lot, and it's one of those ones that I watch every day. It just depends on how long. So a good way to look at it is like if you're only looking to hold the stock for 2 minutes, then the long-term chart's not going to be as influential on that stock. But if you're looking to hold that stock for 20, 30 minutes, an hour, then the long-term chart is going to be much more influential and have much more sway over what the stock does. I usually scalp Roku, so the long-term chart isn't super important for me with scalping it. But if I'm looking to hold it for any significant amount of time, yeah, I got to check out the long-term chart for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Roku's a bad trade. I just think it's one of those trades that has a lot of range-bound moves. So you're going to have a move towards the top of the range and a move towards the bottom of the range. And that's really what's important here is that if you don't understand that, then you can get caught really badly in a move down towards the support or a move up towards the resistance. So it's not a stock to fight. If it's in your direction, it usually works. It works well because it has a big range. Big range meaning that when you catch the direction, you're going to get a big reward. But it also means that it's bouncy. It goes up and down. Sometimes the patterns don't fulfill. So just stick to your risk and reward, and you can get a good reward on this one.
Right. TTM. Gapping up some. I'll have to look up the news on that one too, though. Let me see what else we get. But yeah, Activision, Momo, all look pretty solid. NETE and RKDA. RKDA is gapping down about what, 35 cents, but it still looks good and it's still moving some. It's got some obvious levels to watch for sure. SQ gapping up some too with the overall market. Yeah, the big thing is like the overall market is up.
Ricky Rick, what's going on, man? You got day two of the trading, the funded account?
What kind of sizing are you using, Rick? That's the big thing. That's the big thing to understand. Is like sizing is key here, especially like so. There's two ways you can approach the funded account, the base package, right? Number one is you can go for it and just try to take your swing and see if that's going to work. And you got to be okay if you lose it, you know. The other option is to trade it really small, which is kind of how I did it. And it's not even about building the count, it's about gaining experience, learning how to trade, and taking it slow and small. So when I use the intro package, I would buy like 100 shares or like 50 shares, and I would just try to put in some consistent gains. And that experience with trading live helped me out probably more than anything else has as a trader. Just that experience of being able to trade live for cheap with a good platform and a solid account. You know. Do you guys trade
Yeah.
with a 5 minute chart or a 1 minute chart? It depends. Preferably, you're supposed to look at all the different time frames. But it's like I said earlier, if you're just looking to scalp, the long term chart's not going to be as significant. It's not going to matter as much because you're looking to get in and out in 30 seconds. But if you're looking to hold it for a significant amount of time, you should probably at least analyze the daily chart, if not other long term charts as well.
Yeah, what I always say is look at the micro and look at the macro. There's micro moves that are really quick. Those are scalps. They make quick momentum moves. They could be within a bigger overall. Let's say you're shorting it. There could be a bigger overall long pattern, but you still can make a lot of money on shorting a 1 minute pattern, a micro pattern.
Right. 100%.
And you'll see this often, guys. When you see like stocks kind of do this fulfilling of a 1 minute pattern, then they flip, they do another 1 minute pattern, then they flip again, another 1 minute pattern. You're going to notice these often. And what they are, they're micro patterns. They're not these long patterns that you can make hour-long trades. They're more for, hey, 15-minute long windows where we can make some good profit. It's up. You don't see me, John?
No, it's not up. Yeah, it's. I can see your screen. I had it up before, but something went out on it. So now it just shows a blank screen that says beginner trading on it.
Let's see on my phone.
I could try to maximize it. Yeah, if I maximize it, it's just a black screen.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I have it up, but I don't know the video not showing.
I think 100 shares is reasonable. And
Is
again,
that
Rick.
fine?
No, I can't see it.
I don't know why. It shows up on my phone. It
Maybe
shows up
try.
on my computer.
Maybe you go to
Even.
share. Go to share, and then look at the other end of it. Is probably what it is. Go to share, and then you'll be able to see that one. But yeah, so Rick, the big thing, like 100 shares is fine if you're trading the right price stocks. Like 100 shares of Roku probably is way too risky, or like 100 shares of Apple or Netflix. That's way too much. 25 shares is more reasonable there. And so it's not just the share size. And that's what a lot of times traders will forget, that is it's not just the share size, it's the range of the stock. 100 shares is huge sizing if the stock's got like a $10 range in it, you know. But best thing I try to do is try to focus on my risk and try to keep my risk within like 20-30 cents. Then 100 shares is fine. But it's not just the amount of shares, it's the range of the stock with that. Hey, appreciate the sub, Kevin. Welcome to the team, Kevin. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. As well as Ramsey. Thanks, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button. We day trade live every single weekday morning on YouTube for free. And so if you want to join us, if you want to watch us day trade live, I haven't had a losing day in 3 days so far, and I've streamed it all live. Now I can see you. And I've streamed it all live, and so if you want to see how we do, if you want to watch us day trade every day, we don't try to be experts or gurus or claim to be experts or gurus. We don't sell anything. We just stream live for free every day, and we walk you through the strategies and patterns that we use. So remember to hit the subscribe button. If you click the bell next to the subscribe button, it's going to alert you every single time we go live. And so click the bell if you want an alert when we do go live. And yeah, we appreciate the support, guys. What's up, Rel? Good morning, man. There we go.
All right.
I got you.
Let's get ready towards the open here.
There we go. got Mitch here. Let's see. Gonna try to extend this.
What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? We got Jay in the house, Sung, Adam, John, Scott, Tyrell, Rich, Astrid, of course, Mr. Bo 101, Sheeran. We got Lewis, Scott, Desert Eagle, Relentless, Netron, Ebro, Nick. Don't forget about AZ and Rick going at it in the trading account.
Right.
You get that bounce back day, Rick. Don't stress
Yeah.
it, man. Just focus on the system. You got it.
Good morning, Trish.
Good morning, Trish. How we doing, Rel?
E-Rock Trader says, I have been checking your channel and watching a lot of your training videos. You guys do a great job. Hey, man, we appreciate it, bro. Like I said, we put everything out there for free. We're not trying to be gurus here. We're not trying to be, we're not trying to sell you $5,000 courses here. And so, hey, man, that's what we do it for. We appreciate the support, man. We really do. Let's hope I can get, like, we'll see if I can get 4 days green today. I haven't had a losing day since my wife was on stream last week. And she'll be on stream again tomorrow, actually. But haven't had a losing day since, and we'll see if we can keep it going. Let's do this. Appreciate the sub. Who do we get? Paul, welcome, brother. Appreciate the sub, Paul. Welcome to the team, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Travis
All right,
talking about trading paper and growing account consistently until, you know, he really sees some of those good habits. You know?
Right.
Really what it's about, Travis, is that you're going to see is that you're going to have waves. There's going to be good waves and bad waves. I think the real important part is, of course, you know, your good wave you want to make a lot of money on. But the real key, I think, in beginner traders and what they really have to learn is how to control the downs. Is when their strategy isn't working, when it's just not paying out, you have to control the downs and just limit the losses. If you limit the losses, you'll be able to stay in there and get that consistency that you want to do.
Yeah, E-Rock, like I just said in the chat, so we have about a backlog. We have a backlog of classes that we put out. We still have about 15 hours of classes or so, about 15 hours. And so once we finish putting those out, we'll start building some more. I appreciate it, Trish. All right, guys. We got 40 seconds left until the open. 40 seconds. Let's do this. No, it's up. It's up.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, no, it's up.
All right, how often do you release new strategy tutorials?
Yeah, I already answered that one.
Not too bad.
All right, guys,
Man,
there's
that
the
bell's
bell.
loud.
There's the bell. All right, we got a big drop in MU right at the open. So we got a big drop in MU. What was the other one? What was it? It started with an O. OSN. All right, we got OSN. Gonna keep an eye on that one here. Activision is spiking up. So Activision just spiked up to 51. But yeah, like I said, big drop in the microchip stocks, at least for MU. AMD's drop isn't as significant, but we did get a drop in MU. On the high of the day Momo scanner, we got KBSF here. KBSF. Roku spiking up some. Big spike in Roku here. Look at that move up to 145.80s. EDNT. EDNT pulling back some. KBSF. Spiking up a little bit here.
Yeah, I see everything green right now, at least from my watch list.
BYND's down. CGC is down. MU is down, but it's pulling back some a little bit here. But yeah, look at CGC. It's dropping. SPY hasn't done anything really yet. SQ and Roku, though, so tech is up from what I see. Most of the tech stocks are up, including Activision, Roku, and SQ. Alright, so like I said, we got this drop on MU here. We do get this drop on MU down to 43.50s. AMD's actually going the other way, though. AMD's up to 30.70s. breaking pre-market highs and moving up. So AMD looks pretty strong. KBSF broke lows. Roku still pushing up strong.
Yep. TVIX pushing up strong.
Yeah, SPY dropping. So yeah, we're gonna wait and see what we get today, guys. We're just gonna wait and see what we can find. Yeah, AMD's up. Momo. Forgot about Momo. Let me see. We also got Teva. Momo spiking up. Momo looks pretty good. Teva dropping. TEVA. So like I said, the overall market here. Activision pulling back to the VWAP. Market bouncing a little bit here. So the SPY is bouncing some here. You can see this bounce. NVTR on my scanners. I'm looking at Teva maybe for a short. RKDA as well, guys. So RKDA breaking highs here. It got up to 965, it looks like. Yeah, 965. And it's running up some. So RKDA is one to watch if you like penny stocks. Low floaters at least. CGC, look at CGC. Very bottom of the range there for CGC. Activision looks like it's going to break highs here. There it goes. Activision just broke highs. ATVI is what that one is. Roku broke highs too. SQ
EMPH up there at highs, breaking highs.
Yeah, it looks. OSN. Yeah, I don't know what happened with OSN. It just I didn't see it.
Momo shooting up there, guys. Momo on the shoot up.
AMD too. There goes Activision.
Macy's getting hit. Macy's taking a hit.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like about Macy's is that it's been hit so much, guys. It's at the lower end of the spectrum. I'm going to be waiting for this one kind of to spike up, gap up, and then I'll be looking to short this one. I don't like shorting stocks that are being pushed down because eventually there's a big pop.
Look at the cannabis sector. Look at Cron and CGC. Look at CGC specifically. That one got hammered down. SPY maybe getting ready to break lows. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go grab something for my wife, but I'll be right back. But yeah, look at.
All right. Momo shooting up there, guys.
All right, I'm back. Had to run back here. All right, so the SPY actually just rebounded here. RKDA. So a lot of stuff just reversed. So the SPY is actually at the top of the range now. May break highs. And look at RKDA just get hammered down there. So RKDA just broke lows. So some shorts to look at are CRON. Maybe CGC. SQ kind of looks weak. Look at BYND though, guys. Beyond Meat is getting absolutely hammered today. Beyond Meat and BYND. OSN is coming back down to the bottom of the range. AMD pulled a nice little VWAP bounce, but there's the high of the day break in the SPY. So the SPY actually just broke the high of the day up to over 289.60. We'll see if it holds. Oh yeah, NETE was another one I was watching. What happened with that one? Whoa, yeah, look at NETE, guys. NETE is really spiking here. Big move for NET up to 6. So that's probably one of the biggest. Beautiful washout long for NETE is what we got. Beautiful washout long for it. So remember, washout longs when it dips down originally at the open and then breaks high. So just a beautiful move there for NETE. We'll see if it holds these gains, though. But yeah, Beyond Meat just getting absolutely hammered. Man, there goes NETE. So NETEs looks like it's the parabolic move today, up to 6. We'll see if it holds, but monster move already. Up to 604. 612. So yeah, NETE is really picking up volume, guys. RKDA, I'm looking for maybe a pullback to the VWAP, but RKDA is a little bit harder to trade for me. AMD's right at the VWAP too. Today's one of those days where I kind of want to wait a little while though, guys, to trade. I'm going to wait and be a little bit more patient today, especially considering the larger sizing that I'm going to use. And yeah, RKDA. We'll see if it bounces to 930. But the SPY is up. NETE, I think an interesting entry with NETE would be right around the VWAP at 560s. With the risk level, maybe at like 530, like a 30-cent risk. That one looks interesting. MU is right at the VWAP here. MU. Maybe look for a fake out fade with MU. Trying to be patient and wait for some of this, but NETE is just ripping up here though. NETE is not looking back. I think it's up to 620s.
RKDA down at the 15-minute support here, $9, 890s. Trying to see if I can get it back at VWAP. If I did, it would be an attempt off 950.
I was trying to take Kron, but it never quite got there, and I think CGC is just getting hammered here, and so it's not going to give me that entry that I really want. SSNT popping up on the scanners here. SSNT. Whoa, yeah, look at SSNT go here. So NETE and SSNT are just taking off. Look at this. Big parabolic move. Look at this move. So SSNT went from 270s all the way up to 770s within the last 30 minutes or so. So just a crazy move. Less than that. In the last 10 minutes, this thing went up 400%. Not quite 400%. Roughly, really closer to 300%. But crazy move for SSNT. And I believe it's going to get halted here, is what I think is going to happen. I believe it's going to get halted.
All right, guys. Got a starter here in TVIX. Risking off a 1910s here.
And we did get a halt for SSNT. SSNT is halted, guys.
Nice. Good call out.
So we'll see what happens with SSNT, but halted stock. Pennies are really moving today. ARCI up to 610s. Another beautiful washout long there, red to green. For now, now's the day, one of those days where the high cap stocks aren't super volatile, and so I'm gonna wait for some fake out fades. I think is my plan right now. Yeah, I think you're talking about what? Oh yeah, RKDA. No stress. No, OSN.
Right,
OSN's not tradable. Not tradable for OSN. Here, I'll throw you up. I don't see anything I really like right now.
Stopped out.
Oh. Alright.
TVIX holding. TVIX breaking out, guys.
Got Activision for a rejection. Might be nice. And BYND's up there too. What time did SSNT get halted? Let me see. It got halted at 8:40. So we'll see if it resumes at 45 or 50. I'm just waiting for some setups right now. I'm not seeing anything I really like. Roku looks strong. CGC and the cannabis stocks got hammered. I don't mind Activision here. But this one has a big enough range to where I'm not going to take 450 shares of it. See if we get a bounce back on CGC. Maybe I could use a risk level of 0.08, 10 cents. So if you want to look to see if a stock's tradable, if you want to see how a stock's tradable, let me see. You go to Trade Manager, you go to symbol, and you just type it in. If it has an N right here, it's not tradable. If it has a Y, like AMD, then it is tradable. So it just depends on, you can check by this. So you see AMD has this Y under is tradable. Where do I want to risk if I do decide to get an Activision here? I'm thinking 15. So that's about a 30-cent risk. So could take about 150 shares of that. All right, I'm in with 100 and... No, I'm not. No, it's a limit order. I guess that order's out there. No. All right, I'm in with 150 shares of Activision. It's very small share size, risking about 30, 35 bucks. My risk level is 15 up here, and we're getting a big squeeze almost immediately after I get in. I'll give it a little bit of time to test here, but not my favorite thing right now. We'll see if we get a rejection here back down, but not what I wanted to see.
AMD looking good here.
Yeah. It's right around my risk level. Definitely a bigger trade than I really wanted. All right, we did get the flush back down. That's not bad. We'll see if it holds now, though. It did confirm my risk, which is great. Where did it get to? Yeah, it got exactly up to my entry, which is great, but a little nerve-wracking for sure. $97s. Let's see if we get a flush. I like this rejection here. 93s, 92s.
There's two stocks I like right now on the long side, guys. AMD and Momo. We got bounce plays.
All right, we got 87, so we're right back down to my entry here for Activision, and I'm liking it more and more now. It just depends on whether it actually holds here. If it breaks the whole dollar now, I think I just got to bail out of this one. Got to give it some time, but that's the rejection I wanted to see there at least. Maybe I'll add into this one on a bounce. Alright, so we're going to move back down to the lows. I'll try to take some off if it gets down to 50-50. And just try to be patient with it. Probably going to keep the rest break even now. That way I'm a little bit more protected in this one. It's down to 72s. Beautiful confirmation of my level though, so that's good. But I think my entry was a little poor here relative to the risk and reward I had, and so that's the biggest issue with this trade so far. We'll see if it can come down to 50. I want to see it down to the $0.50, a 50-50, but that's right around the low of the day. So I got to keep this break even roughly.
All right, AMD trying to break out here. I want to see the volume that collects there. Momo breaking out there. Good VWAP bounce play there on Momo for sure.
I said I was going to keep this one break even, but I really like it now, actually. And so it's about whether I want to add to it or not. Because this is a fake out fade now, and I can't ignore the fake out fade. Just about whether I want to add to it on these bounces to give myself a little bit better entry. Which one are you in?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm watching AMD for a long and Momo for a long. Missed the VWAP play there for Momo. It was at the VWAP multiple times there. Could have took it at 51s, 52s.
Yeah, don't stress. All right, so I wish I would have gotten that ad there, and I didn't, unfortunately. Again, we're going to look for it to come down to here, 50s or so. That's where we really want to see it down. Let me show you this top chart. It's probably a little bit easier to read. I want to see it down to 50s here. It's down to 68, so not bad. Yeah, there's 78s. Now it's just about whether I want to add to it or not. Look at
Just seeing the
SQ.
market shoot up there.
Look at SQ.
Market pulling up there. Be careful.
Yeah, look at SQ and Roku, man. Or SQ specifically. Doesn't look bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep the rest of this pretty break even. I mean,
Looking for one more pullback in AMD to get long here, guys. It might just break out here through the 80s, but I don't want to take the risk off of 3070. That's the first down move, and I'll just get stopped out. There's the breakout. It's a miss, but just being a little reluctant. Should have got there in the 70s. When it came back down to 72s, was being a little picky for 3070s as the long-term support. Should have took it off that 72. Good breakout there on AMD.
All right, so I took
good long pattern.
I took half off of Activision there. Maybe I should have taken bigger size, but it broke down to 66. I'm going to look to get the rest off at the $0.50 at 50. Only holding 75 shares left, but the range is pretty big on this one. But we get a big bounce up here. I'm just going to jump out. I guess I could add back, but this big downward squeeze back up is making me a little nervous. We'll give it some time, I guess, but it's not going to be a losing trade no matter what, at least. At least I banked about $15. That's good, I guess. CGC getting up there.
SQ.
Yeah, no, that's
Sorry
the one.
about
Oh no, that's the one I
Hang
just. That's what I just said. I just told you that one. So.
Too late.
I tried to tell you, bro.
Too late. Gotta be quicker than that.
No, that's the one.
Be quicker than that.
Yeah, that's the one I told you. I was like, look at SQ, look at SQ. But I think you were in the middle of saying something, so I didn't really.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Look at that drop. Look, there it goes. It is what it is, man. You know.
There's a big pullback on the SPY and also stocks that we're trying to break out.
Yeah, I'm being patient with Activision. See if I can. There we go. There's 60s. See if I can get it down to like 50s.
OSTK with a nice.
I'm right at 50s. I'm just gonna take order pending. What? Oh, it got me out. Well, it got me out at a good spot, I guess. At 39. So I missed this move down. Maybe I should have held some for the low of the day break. But a $40 gain for my first trade. Not too shabby. I'm looking at CGC here. Is the stream still going? Yeah, it's still going. Okay, good. What's up, guys? I mean, this has been my issue lately, and listen, it's fine. Like I'll accept the $40 gain, perfectly acceptable. Maybe not the share size I should have taken, but green is good. I built myself a cushion on the account now. CGC was the one I was really looking at too. I was just in that one. RKDA is getting up there, bro. Look at RKDA. It's RKDA though. It's just really squeezy and squeezish. I don't know what's the better adjective here. Squeezish or squeezy. But
Squeezy.
I think I think squeezish sounds more professional. So I'm gonna say squeezish. RKDA looks a little bit more squeezish here, and so for that reason, I think I'm gonna ignore it. There's goes CGC. I wanted CGC too. Fades.
I think
fades
your son would. I think your son would agree with me in Squeezy.
Yeah, Squeezy. I mean, Squeezy's cooler, man. He would love that. Right. Chat.
It's
let me know which
RKDA back at VWAP, guys. RKDA.
Yeah. There goes CGC, man. Hey, good luck, brother. Good luck, Wheel. I mean, it doesn't look bad, bro. In the risk level of like 28 looks solid. So 28 looks like a solid risk. I'm not an investment professional, not liable for any losses you take. You always got to make your own assessment of the market and trade responsibly, guys. But that 28 level looks like a solid risk. With like a 880 reward target, so your reward is like what, 35 cents. Your risk is like what, 12 cents. And so good risk reward over 2-to-1 for RKDA. So the risk reward is solid. It's just about if this one's going to squeeze up, which it very easily could.
One that I keep ignoring. Gotta stop ignoring it. Seen the fade happen about 6 to 10 times in the last 2 weeks. KSS. Gotta stop ignoring that one.
Yeah, it's not my style. The volume's just too low for Coles.
It's just pretty, bro.
Look at BYND for a fake out fade, maybe.
It's just pretty.
Yeah.
You look at yesterday's fade on KSS. You look at today's fade. They're all really easy risk, slower play, but good 20 cents there, 10-cent risk. Simple play. Sometimes simple is easy, in trading. There's a lot of complicated trades out there. So
Right.
If you can make a consistent 10, 20 cents, that's not bad. Find something that works for you that can consistently make you that.
Right.
It's not a bad thing to watch.
For sure.
And there's certain stocks you're going to see happen. The pattern happens
Over and over again. Yeah, AMD's the one that was always my favorite one because fades happen so often on AMD. They're just very, very reliable and predictable. And then there's some stocks that are just the opposite, where they don't work well at all. PDD the other day, for example, was a terrible one. All right, there goes RKDA. It doesn't look bad, man. It doesn't look bad, SSNT did resume much slower. CGC is the one that hurts for me today. I was watching it pretty close, and just I was already in Activision, so never really got the shot to And remember, guys, we day trade live on stream every single weekday morning, showing you our wins and losses. So hit that subscribe button. We do this live every weekday. I'm so far up today. I had a green day yesterday. If today is green, that's my 4th green day in a row. And I've streamed it all live, showing you the strategies I'm using. So I can't fake it if I wanted to. We do everything for free. Great way to help support the channel, guys, is to hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. And if you click the bell next to the subscribe button, it's going to alert you every single time we go live. And so if you want a notification, we go live every weekday. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell, guys. All right, so I got my first green trade in the books here. We're going to look to see some fake out fades. At this point, I've already missed the first fades of the day, like CGC, SQ. I'm still looking at Cron. Cron doesn't look that bad. RKDA's up there. It looks like a solid fade. Activision is right back up there as well, but I've already faded it once. I don't know if I want to attempt it again. But it doesn't look bad here either. So maybe BYND for a fake out fade, but I don't think I've ever had good results with BYND. I think I've tried trading it short term, and it just never works out. I think it's better as a long term short than a scalp. DGLY popping up on the scanners here. DGLY.
Taking a long here, guys, on JD. Long here in JD.
So yeah, look at DGLY here, guys. DGLY. Look at this move up to 121 here. So huge monster move from 86 cents all the way to 124. I'll throw Mitch up here since Mitch is in something. Let me see.
There, guys. Doing a little bit of a long pattern here, guys. Need to see it hold these 30.06s. Risk is right underneath it. 30.04s.
There we go.
Like to see it hold 30.10s here and flip back up. Real key, I think, finna be for us is if the SPY can do another drive like it did a couple minutes ago. If it breaks down through 289, that's the support right now. So I'm paying attention to that.
Yeah, look at Activision squeeze up. So I think I'm probably glad I didn't jump back in Activision.
Get RKDA reject there.
Yeah, RKDA back down to 890s. So it looks good for you, man. I hope you're killing it with that one, bro. Looks good. Like I said, good tight risk. Good tight risk, big reward.
No.
Who was in that? Who was in RKDA? Somebody said they were in it.
In it to win it, baby.
I don't know. Who said they were in RKDA? Somebody said it.
Somebody.
Just discovered you guys. I'm seeing some really nice messages, though, while I'm looking for whoever's in RKDA. Hey, appreciate it, Dave. Dave said, just discovered you guys a few days ago, getting into the market for the first time myself this week. Wish me luck. Hey, brother, good luck, man. You can do this, bro. Just remember, take it slow. You don't need to go crazy. You don't need to go big. Do not buy 1,000 shares. Take it slow.
First trade, not the way to go.
Right. You take it very small at first. Take a small share size, and just learn how to trade. Gain some market experience. You're not going to
skill over results.
I'll tell you this, you're not going to pay your mortgage next month with your trading profits, bro. Give it a few months, at least, if not a year or so, to really learn.
Come on. I went to the bank yesterday and tried to get $1 million loan. It was like, I'm a financial trader.
Right. I could do this. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to put it on Facebook that my job is a trader, Let's do it.
Buy the high of the day.
It looks good for you, though.
Guys,
let's get that squeeze up.
Let's see if we get this rip here. We got the complete pattern at least. Now we know for sure that this is the support right here. Got 3 touches. 1 touch here, 2 touch here, 3 touch here. Now should hold that bottom no matter what. We shouldn't let it break down that bottom. And now should collect volume in this area, 30.15s, near the 9 EMA, near the VWAP, and let it push through 30.30s. Really what we need to see is a SPY push up, and that'll complete the pattern, and we can see that 30.30 breakout. If we do see a breakdown through the 30.10s, we're going to go ahead and get out because that's the pattern. The pattern should hold at that third support.
Yeah, it was Wheel. It was Wheel that said he was in it. Yeah, that was you. My bad. Yeah, E-Rock said he's 2 for 2 with our strategies. Hey, brother, like the strategies we teach work. We're not one of those people that just kind of blindly put out strategies just to do them. Like the strategies we review actually work, and they're not going to work 100%. And so don't go crazy with them. But over the long run, if you approach them like we have been, they work for sure. You could watch my stream. You could watch me trade and just see that. Like I said, haven't had a losing day in 4 trading days. And Last week I only had one losing day. Out of 5 trading days, I had one losing day. Almost all of them were VWAP fades like this, VWAP strategies, and so yeah, they definitely work for sure.
All right, guys, we might be heading on the down here. We break 289s here. Might have to stop us, JD here.
Astrid says she got your VWAP fade mug. Nice, Astrid. Yeah, I was worried about it because she said her mug was broken. So your mug was in one piece, Astrid? If so, happy you got it. Happy it didn't break because apparently I didn't pack them that well.
The story of my life. I know how that goes.
Yeah. But at least you got it, you know.
Yeah, that's why I don't pack things.
Yeah, I'm used to shipping books because I have that book business. So I'm used to shipping books. And mugs are just a different... I don't even know how to pack a mug. I just put them in my envelope, like double bagged with bubble wrap. And hope they get to y'all, you know.
Yeah, we got to get you some foam. The foam works better, I think, for those kind of...
The big bubble wrap. The big bubble wrap is what we got to do.
Yeah. All right, let's see if this is going to hold the support and try again to the resistance, or it's going to break down. If it breaks down, it is what it is.
Oh, no.
It's trading.
Master says he got my mug. The handle was broken. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, listen, man. I'll resend it to you, bro. I got you. Just let me know. I have it. I have your address. I'm gonna resend it to you. Like I said, I have tons of these mugs, so don't feel bad if I gotta resend them, guys, because I will. No stress. I do have some better bubble wrap, I think, so I'm gonna send you a new one. And I also have some credit in my stamps.com account, so it's actually not gonna cost me anything. So like, don't stress it. I'm gonna send it back. I'm gonna send you another one, basically. Yeah, you're probably right, Ro. I should have known better.
All right, guys. SPY just hanging around. If you look at the 15-minute, it's really wicky, and the bodies are just really small for 15-minute charts. RKDA looking like as good as a fade gets. All right, EMPH holding there also. Keep an eye on that one.
Ooh, look at that RKDA fade. It was pretty too, man. Look at that fade on RKDA. That one was beautiful.
All right, guys. These 306s break down. We're going to have to get out. Little scoop up there. Let's see if it can get back up above 3010s. That's what we want to see. Yep. There's 3010s showing up, and we need to see it get scooped.
That's right.
If not, it'll put pressure on the bottom again. It could stop us out. That's fine too. The key is trading mechanically, guys. You got to be kind of like the robots that you're facing. The only key thing that we have is kind of speed, decision making, and that's why your decision making needs to be so kind of you sticking to it, sticking to the system. That's really going to get you to the next level. Is sticking to your system every day, no matter what happens. Sometimes things are going to go off, but if you go back to the system, you usually make it back. It's when you go have a day that it goes rough, you get off the system, and then you can't seem to follow the system the next day. You're trying to make it back in one day. And really the key in trading is about taking a consistent approach, a consistent strategy, and a complete trading plan.
That's right. OSN ripping here. Yeah, we got free classes. Lewis, we have free classes. So I'll post that link if you want to check those out. Here's one of our good ones on the VWAP bounce.
All right, showing a strong green candle there. Let's just see if it can hold those 36s now.
Yeah, I was watching Kron. I was watching Kron and CGC. CGC is the cannabis stock that I was really bummed I missed because I was watching it. I was right in the middle of my Activision trade, and so I don't really like taking too many trades at once. But Yeah, CGC is the one that hurt me. Beautiful fade, exactly up to the view up. Ooh, look at RKDA. Squeeze, man.
That's why I don't mess with those stocks.
Man, that's what. Remember what I said. Squeezy, you know.
And squeezy towards where? That 950 area.
Right.
I talked about it. There's a big when there's heavy resistance at a certain level, you got to be careful, guys. Multiple layers of support here, not multiple layers of resistance. And that's I think the key here.
Right. You guys thought I was joking when I called this thing squeezy. You know, I wasn't joking. That thing was
That's
serious.
that wicked almost everybody that put a stop
Stopped out.
just got stopped out.
Right. Just
Yep.
stopped out quick.
Yep. Collected money.
You know what?
This is
Those
market makers.
Market makers know what they're doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
man.
dude. You see the wicks? If you see those other two wicks, that was a wick from that match.
Right, and people ask me why I don't set hard stops, like why I don't set physical stops. This is why.
It can cost you. It can
Right.
cost you.
These are why.
Yeah. The reason why is because you got to understand what a stop is. It's a market. So no matter where the pricing is, it's going to fill you there.
Right. If it's on the level 2, you're done, you know.
Yeah. And a lot of times you don't get the best pricing. I can tell you that much. You're usually going to get whatever was the worst.
Right. Yeah, T was a beautiful fade. Look at that T on 18. Or look at that fade on AT&T. Beautiful fade. Hey, appreciate
All
it,
right.
Left Coast. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live every single weekday morning. We day trade live on stream. And so we just try to show everybody everything, win or lose. You can watch us trade for free on YouTube every single weekday morning. And again, we're profitable more times than we're not. And so if you want to see what it's like for a new trader working his way towards profits and actually building a small account, hit that subscribe button. If you click the bell next to it, it's going to alert you every single time we go live. And so don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell. You want to help support us, guys. But yeah, appreciate the sub, Left Coast.
All right, guys. Again, test it again. The real key is there's 4,000 shares that keep going through here at the bottom. And I think that's a buyer with me. So I'm sticking with the cat. I'm staying in the game and sticking to my risk and reward. One to
Pretty
watch
sure.
for breakout, one that EMPH. It's up there at VWAP. It's been building a long pattern. If it fails, I think it can crack 30, 40, 3480s. But
Hey,
it's
Mitch.
been trying to break out.
Hey, Mitch, pull up RKDA on your... So, what's his name saying? It could be a bug on Thinkorswim. Pull up RKDA on your charts. On Tefs.
All right. I got you.
Real quick. Nah,
Nope.
it's not. Nah, that was an actual move. Yeah,
That's-
that was an
that's a-
actual move.
You don't see how the stock held the bottom there, and now it's trying to get back to that wick.
Yeah, it was an
I would
actual...
definitely be careful with that one.
Yeah, like I said, squeezy.
Squeezy.
Yeah.
Ready? Look, no volume. Another thing to watch is, so that came with volume, right? But then after that volume and it pulled it all the way back down to $9, nothing went through there and it's still going up. That's when I'm usually scared, guys. Why? It's because anybody buys this right now, anybody throws 10,000 shares at this right now, and since it's easily going up, someone buys it and then it just shoots up like a rocket. And so those are the stocks that I'm careful on. Those are the stocks that you can get squeezed the hardest on, is a low volume stock moving back, because it's just moving back technically, but there's no one really buying it up at that point. And so it gets to a point where it's on the threshold and then someone breaks it through that threshold.
No, I don't trade the Indian stock market. No offense to it. I mean, I just stick with. Stick with
I've
what
always thought
works.
about trading different markets, but different patterns,
Right.
different time frames.
I'm not trying to cloud up my screens any more than they already are clouded. And if I start looking at different markets, my screen's there's just gonna be too much noise on my screen.
Yep. Probably gonna stop out right here, guys. Anything fill? Out.
Don't stress.
All right, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. So what happens with bigger size? I'm not stressing it. Still have $50 for the day.
All right. So T is climbing back up there. T and RKDA. I don't
It's
mind
just
the
one of
chart
those
pattern.
days.
If this big wick wasn't there, I wouldn't mind the chart pattern on RKDA. Roku rejecting off the view up now.
This is what you call a choppy day.
Well, I haven't even looked at the SPY lately. What's the SPY doing?
It's a chop fest.
Yeah, sideways. There's not much movement. I mean, what's today? Today's Tuesday, so it's Tuesdays usually aren't that bad. Wednesdays are usually a little bit worse, but yeah, I mean it is what it is.
Yep, just chop suey. When you see stocks do a move like MU, this is what I call chop suey.
Do you think open high-low strategy works in starting hours? I'm assuming you're talking about the opening range breakout, and I have never found that much success with the opening range breakout. I just haven't. I haven't found that much success with it. I think the way you got to do it is you got to scalp it, and I think if you scalp it, it'll typically have pretty good reward. But I think if you try to hold it for too long, you got to find that sweet spot, because if you try to hold it too long, it's going to reverse on you a ton. And I have a series on this channel, on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel, where I back test the opening range breakout to see if it's actually going to work or not with like certain stocks. And so, good series. Go back and watch that. Just search the channel for opening range breakout. And so I got a lot of good videos on that. But I never had good results with it. I had solid results back testing it, but I could never emulate that with my live account. I can never recreate that with my live account. And so I just try to stick with what works for me specifically. Did I not like AMD?
No.
I like the rejection, but I don't like rejections as much as fades. I like fades a little bit more than rejection, and this is the rejection here. And so there was solid. But again, the reason it's a rejection is because it was in a bullish pattern. I don't like rejections as much as fades. I just try to, like I said, trading is all about finding what works for you. If you find a strategy that works for you, master that strategy and just try to recreate that. You know what I mean? I think the problem new traders face is that they go so broad. They try to learn all the different strategies under the sun, and they end up just not being good at anything. And so I like the rejection, the fade, not necessarily so much.
Can't be trying to do every strategy. You might as well just give it up. Got to stick to what works. Find personality.
Exactly. Somebody's emailing me or messaging me about the competition. So yeah, also guys, remember, if you want to be part of my competition for the World Series of Day Trading, the World Series starts next month. It goes for 6 trading days, and during that time, they give you a solid amount of buying power, and it's a competition to see who can make the most with a demo account. And so they give you a demo account. I think it's an 80K demo account, but I'm not 100% sure what size. But it's completely free to apply and enter. And if you join my team, the top 3 winners, the top 3 places on my team win packages. I know the top spot on my team wins a student package worth 240K, that is actually incorrect. Worth $3,000. Worth $3,000 with 80K in buying power. And then the second and third place win intro packages. And during the competition, they actually have a sale going on right now for the next 3 days where you can get the intro package for $350, which is super cheap. If you really think about it, guys, it makes tons of sense for new traders when they first get started. the big thing about it, guys, is that the risk reward for these packages is solid. So the intro package is currently on sale for $350. It comes with 14,000 in buying power to trade with, so you get 14K to trade with the funded account. There's no PDT rule, so you can day trade as much as you want. You can short anything that's tradable. Commissions are pretty cheap if you use small sizing. Like if you use less than 300 shares, commission for an entire round trip is like $5, $4. And so it makes a lot of sense. You can actually short a lot of these hard to borrow stocks. And then plus it comes with a trading course, a demo account, and a demo paper trading account for a few weeks, and the trading course with access to their chat room. And so I think it makes tons of sense. That bundle alone is solid risk reward. There is a max loss with the funded account. I believe it's $700 for the intro package, but you're only paying $350, so you're getting twice as much to lose, and I think it just makes sense for new traders. And so if you want to check that out, if you want to help support the channel, we do make a commission if you sign up through us, and so it's one of the ways we always keep this stream and all of our classes and everything else free. And so if you want to support our channel, I'll post this link here, and
definitely traders, check it out. It's how we're able to trade every single day and trade on stream. We got low commissions, especially if you're trading with low share size. That's going to definitely help you out, going to keep you in the game. I think one of the most important things as a trader is to develop your skills, because results are results. I feel that anyone can have one win. A lot of traders get a lucky win on their first trade and they feel they have the skills needed, and that's really not what it takes. It's something that's going to take a while to develop the skill. And with TradeNet, you're going to have that ability. You're going to have the ability to take that low share size. One of the key things we talk about is having an account for a long period of time versus having an account for 2 weeks. The person that blows through the account in 2 weeks is not going to get the same experience as the guy that takes really small share size and stays in the account for multiple months. This is what's really going to give you that experience to get better, so that either you turn it around on that one account, or you're going to give yourself an ability to really gain the skills that are needed to become a good, consistent trader. And that's what we need to be, is that we need to develop those skills, and definitely TradeNet helps us out in that ability.
So Zavinci saying, have you ever cashed out? I have not, because I've never actually built up a decent enough profit. I'm only now up enough to where I might be able to cash out. But one of our members did. One of the people in our Discord did. His name was Casey, and he put the request. This was last December, but he put the request on the 10th of December, and he received his payout on the 19th, and so in 9 trading days. And so from what he said it was pretty flawless. He got his money quick. A little bit over a week is all it took for him to get the, I think it was a wire or an ACH to his bank account. But I know you can request one per month. But yeah, I mean, I've never heard of anybody not paying, not getting it when they request it. So I don't, reach out to them if you have concerns, because I don't actually work for them. But I've never heard of anybody not getting their request. Nick says he's cashed out. It's legit. Yeah, I mean, they pay you. I mean, like I said, if they didn't, nobody would sign up. It's like a prop firm. The best way to describe it is like a prop firm. It operates just like a prop firm. There's a 70-30 split. There's a max loss. They give you the buying power in turn for you splitting your profit with them. So it's very similar to a prop firm. Like, that's what they do.
JD faking me out there and not trying to break out, guys.
Yeah, I'm looking at, somebody mentioned AT&T here, which is T, and I'm looking at this one. I think I'm going to wait for a fake out fade, though. The reason I'm waiting is because, look, right now we have the SPY actually right at the VWAP, and so I'm going to wait for a fake out fade with this if I do decide to jump in. Oh, yeah, guys, if you want to be in my competition as well, so they have the competition that starts next month, and it should be really fun, guys. Oh, sorry, I never posted the link to the competition. My bad, guys. Yeah, so if you want to join my team for the competition, again, it's completely free. And regardless of how you feel about TradeNet, it's completely free to apply to and enter. And so at the very least, you're going to get a demo account for 6 days, a free paper trading account for 6 days, and you actually have the chance to win free packages. And so in my opinion, there's nothing to really lose from it. You might as well give it a shot and paper trade for 6 days for free on their platform and see what it's like. And if you win, I think the top 20 spots in the competition win packages. And then the top 3 spots in my team alone win packages. So if you want to join my team, there's the link in the chat if you want to join my team. All right, so we did get a fake out fade on the SPY here. Going to look for one with AT&T with a risk of 86. But yeah, join my team, guys. Let's win this thing. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I want to win this thing. And I think I got a good shot. How consistent I've been lately, I think I have a solid shot at winning. And yeah, if you wanna see a breakdown of like what the competition entails, I'll post this link here as well. All right, we get a bounce up to 84. See, my risk is so tight with that. See, I don't know if I like that. I like the SPY fading here. Myself that 85 risk, it's just too tight. I'd preferably like to really see it come down to 84.80 before I jump back in this one. Yeah, 34.80. Sorry, guys.
Shorted and squeezed hard. About to get stopped out. I just got in a position. Gonna get instantly stopped. Yeah, I'm probably gonna instantly stopped out here. Yep. Out. Super squeeze on the TVIX. Watch the SPY crash, guys.
Yeah, SPY's just getting hammered.
SPY's gonna dump here, guys. I'm not gonna take another trade though, because I'm over my wrist here for the day, guys. So I'm gonna be smart and call it a day. But definitely SPY taking a dump there. TVIX taking a spike there. Almost 30,000 shares going through there at 1920s.
Yeah, SPY's getting hammered. Big
yeah, I'm done for the day, guys.
Don't stress it, brother.
It is what it is.
You had a good day yesterday.
Yeah, just bad trade selection this week. That's what it is. Bad trade selection. You'll pay the price.
Don't stress, man. If you don't make money, you always learn. And so, it's what it is, brother. Don't stress, man. You'll bounce back tomorrow.
There's the big squeeze.
Yeah, SPY just got hammered down here. Just bad timing. I mean, not bad timing for you, just unlucky timing. SPY just got hammered right after you got in the TVIX, so unlucky.
Just trying to fight trend. I had the feeling the SPY was coming down. For some reason, the pattern faked me in TVIX, and I jumped on the momentum. That's how the market will get you. It'll entice you, and if you're not trading your strategy, you take the trade and you pay for it. Not trading the strategy today. I like the longs and the long in JD. Do not like my trades in the TVIX today. Definitely not the patterns I want to be trying to trade.
Yeah, and I was waiting for that T. I knew somebody was telling me about T, which is AT&T, and I was waiting for a fake out fade. I just never got it, but maybe I should have taken that second one. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll probably end up closing it down too. After this drop, I just basically missed my last trade. So $40 gain on the day, I'll accept it. Wanted to use a little bit larger sizing, and so I don't want to revert back to small size. But second green day this week. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every single weekday, regardless of whether we win or lose. We just want to show people what it's actually like day trading the market every day. We're not one of those gurus that are going to cherry pick their winners and upload their winners, or we're not one of those streamers that are just going to say, yeah, I'm in this stock, but they're not actually showing you their P&L, and they're just kind of claiming to be in it, which most of the time isn't true. We're the people that are actually going to show you our trade log. We're going to show you our P&L. We're going to day trade live every day so you can see what it's really like. And like I said, we're profitable more than we're not. Again, if this is my fourth green day in a row, I've only had one losing day in 7 trading days, and I've streamed it all live. And so I've been super accurate lately, extremely profitable so far. I just need to scale up in sizing. That's my next biggest step.
What do you think about RKDA here?
Let me see.
I like it for your VWAP rejection play. Your fake out short.
After that squeeze, it doesn't look bad for it, but after that squeeze, I'm done with that one. I'm not gonna because even if I was holding that, I would still probably get kind of scared out of that one. So after that last squeeze on RKDA, I'm probably done. And like I said, I'll probably close it down a little bit early today.
Yeah, I like it, but I'm screwed. I already wasted my capital for the day, guys. So I'm gonna call it a day and get out of here. All right, guys. You guys have a good one.
Later, brother. Yeah, I'll close it down too. Wheel says, so I signed up for the competition and I got an email on the sale, but nothing else. Do I just wait? So it's not good. So as many people can join our team as we want. And like they basically the way it works is like with our team, we're going to give people advice and we're going to, of course we're going to stream the competition and that'll be fun next month. And so we're going to be streaming it live. And if you want to be in our chat and be a part of our team, that's great. And then I'm going to kind of break down kind of what I think you guys need to do to have a good shot at winning. That's all I'm basically going to be doing. But it should be fun. But yeah, so if you've signed up and got the email, just wait. They should call you or set you up. They're super packed right now because they got so much volume with this competition going on. And so just give them some time. The competition registration doesn't even end for another few weeks for the competition. So we'll still have a lot of trading days. And if you've signed up and you've applied already, just try to be patient and wait, and they should be able to get back to you.
Yeah, definitely. It took about 4 to 5 business days for me. So I would at least wait for that. Give it the 4 to 5 business days. If you haven't gotten reached out, you can contact them.
Right. Somebody said, what's the password for the login? What? What login, man? I'm not giving you my... Everybody's got a different password and a different login, man. We don't all use the same one. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different password. And if you haven't gotten yours, I don't think anybody's gotten theirs yet. I think what you got to do is you got to wait. And if you've signed up, just wait, and they'll send it. They'll email it to you after a little bit. So just wait. Just try to be patient.
Huh?
What?
I don't know. Is that English?
It's a confusing mix of like misspelling and
stocks, I guess.
Random words. I don't understand what he's saying.
Are those stocks? I don't know.
I guess I'll leave it up. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, appreciate the sub, Stefan. Hey, welcome to the BT team, man. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every day. We try to be as real as
Look
we can.
Look at this guy Nick now. Let's stay real, guys. Let's stay real. Let's stay real, guys. Let's keep it real.
But no, remember, hit the subscribe button, guys. We try to do this live every single weekday. Again, if you've been watching the stream for the last 2 weeks now, I've only had one losing day. And that was when my wife was on stream last week. And I'm not going to blame my wife, but it's my wife's fault. That's all I'm saying. I'm just joking. My wife did well. You're
going to eat her alive tomorrow.
But no, that was the last losing day I've had. And I think that was Wednesday of last week. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. But that was the last losing day I've had. And again, I stream it all live, guys. So I can't fake this if I wanted to. So if you want to see what it's really like to build up an account with the consistently profitable traders, hit that subscribe button. Click the bell if you want to get notified when we go live. Because from what I know, we're the only people doing this. I don't know anybody else that's actually profitable, that is actually streaming every day and showing you their P&L and showing you their account balance. I don't think anybody else really does that.
I mean,
I'm proud of that.
Look back, guys. We've been doing this together, John and I, for like a year and a half now, a year and 8 months. Every single day, 2 traders trading and showing you everything.
What it's really like, for sure. And if you want to use the same platform and broker that we do, great way to help support the channel. We try to do everything for free. And so, of course, just like everybody else, we post some referral links sometimes. But I genuinely think that, especially with the sale going on where it's $350 for intro packages, I mean, you got to think about it. You get the funded account with 14K in buying power. There's no PDT rule, so you get around the PDT rule. If you trade small, which I think new traders should, commissions are very, very cheap. For a full round trip, it's like $4 or $5. It comes with a trading course, a demo account for a few weeks, and access to their chat room. And if you think about it, some paper trading accounts for 2 months are going to cost the same as an intro package. And at least with an intro package, you're going to actually have the opportunity to make money from it. Same thing with demo accounts. Same thing with chat rooms. Some chat rooms for 2 months are going to cost the same. And so at least here you got the chance There is a profit split of 70-30, so you keep 70% of only your profits and they keep 30%. And there is a max loss of 700, but you're paying half of that for the intro package. And so I think it just makes sense. If you want to check that out, I'll post this link here if you want to get the intro package. Also, go check out Trade Ideas. Best scanners in the game by far. Super customizable. Allow you to do a lot of different stuff with these scanners. And so if you want to use the same scanners that we do, and really these scanners alert us to all the big movers in the market. And so if you want to use them, I'll post this link here as well. There's the Trade Ideas link. Like I said, best scanners in the game by far. Super customizable. The cool thing about these scanners on Trade Ideas is that you can actually build scanners around different strategies. Like I know I have a VWAP fade scanner. I have a lot of different scanners built around certain strategies, and you can definitely find an edge with these scanners. And so if you want to check out Trade Ideas, there's the link in the chat. That's it for today, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Good luck in the markets, and yeah, we'll see you all a little bit later. Last thing I'm going to post here while I do while I sell out here is go to our website. Go to our website. We got a lot of free content on our website. Just a lot of free content. Go check it out. A lot of free content on our site. We got strategy breakdowns, broker reviews. We got our day trading courses, and all for free. And so go check out our website. There's the link for our site. Yeah, I'm right around Houston. I'm North Houston. And so, yeah, let me know if any of y'all want to catch a beer sometimes, guys. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Join our Discord, free day trading chat that we try to build here. And so join our public
Don't forget,
Discord.
guys, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell.
All right.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later,
I'll
guys.
be back at it.
Have a good day, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.